Hello, 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 hello. My name is Kevin. We are Dirty 20 Gaming, and tonight there are but two of us. That's okay, because this team is capable of taking on anything, including 3 goblins and 1 trenchcoat. Woo to right back to you, chat. How's that for instant engagement? Woo, chat, woo. There, we pitched woo at each other. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that on Twitch. Anyway, tonight we are going to play... Hang on, I dropped my pen. We are going to play, as I may have mentioned, 3 Goblins in a Trenchcoat, an amazing game by Grant Howitt, who I will mention because I haven't mentioned in a while. I sent him a thank you way back saying, you know, this is amazing. We use your games on Friday nights. We have so much fun playing them. And he went, oh, thanks. Here's a bunch of free stuff. This is part of that pack. This is what we got, part of what we got from him directly. This particular episode, because we've done these games multiple times, all of these games, so they've all got a theme. This one, we'll get to more of it in a minute, but for the moment, all you need to know is it is called The Battle of the Bands. The Goblin Prince, we will get to in a minute, because I almost got excited and forgot the technical stuff. I did mention Grant Howitt. I wanted to do that. The other one is the Goblins filling the spaces in our non-player character windows this evening are from Pixabay. Goblins in Trenchcoats, you will notice. And the virtual tabletop we are using tonight is Astral. If you go to astralvirtual or astraltabletop.com and input the promo code DIRTY20, all capital letters for dirty and then 20, you will get your first month free at the gold subscription level. It would get all the goodies, over 16 or over 10,000 assets, all the effects. It's wonderful fun. I don't do it justice yet, but I'm working on it. Now we got out of the way. One more thing, because it's the important thing. Very good friend of mine is joining me this evening to take on double duties. I will be playing one of the 3 goblins tonight. The other 2 will be played by Nick. So thank you very much for taking that responsibility on. Oops, completely forgot the stream title. Yep, okay. Crap. Okay,
It's fine. You know what? I'll just talk about what I do and you go fix it.
Well, I fixed that. I'll fix that. Yes. All right.
Well, what I didn't tell him is I don't really do too much while I'm not here. Well, first of all, I'm a DM every other Wednesday, and our players or my players are getting very close to their first major thing that they've accomplished. Granted, it didn't help the fact that I had them wandering across the desert for the past week. But you know what? You know what you do when you're a DM when you have to travel. You know what? They did a few really cool things. They saved a library, and they definitely didn't get in trouble. Or you know what? Trouble usually comes back to catch them.
They never get in trouble.
That's a different problem. They never get in trouble. Trouble just follows them for some reason. Nobody knows why.
We've all got friends like that.
But, yeah. So otherwise, I'm on the Discord, and hopefully I can get into one of the Saturday, Sunday games when some of those start to come to their finales.
Yes. Well, we've got
Speaking of Saturday games.
Yes.
If you want to take over for the new thing we have tomorrow night.
There's a live now thing on there, but are they seeing it? Hang on a second. Nope, so never mind. Doesn't matter what I can see. All right. Yes, Saturdays. Thank you, Nightbot, and thank you, Solar, for hitting the Discord. You can find us and everything we're doing over on Discord at the in the chat link. Saturdays, yes, starting tomorrow. Thank you for the segue. Starting tomorrow, we are running an old school dungeon crawl. This is like 80s modules bought off the shelf with the cardboard sleeve that was the cover that came off because it had all the maps on the inside, inspired by all of those that I played when I was in high school. And we're going to have a very good time in all likelihood, killing a fair number of evolutions of players. I've asked them all to come with at least two characters to each session. I'm not out there to kill them, but it's a very, very difficult dungeon. And then on Sundays, we're doing Storm King's Thunder, my version of it, because I can't leave anything alone. And that is a very unique group of monsters that is off to try and save the world in that one. Looking forward to the end of that very much. And then next Friday and every second Friday, instead of one of these, we're doing a show called Talk the Talk, which is our talk show. We figure we do all this stuff. We've proven we can walk the walk. We're allowed to talk the talk now. So this upcoming week, the topic is character arcs. How to make sure your characters change over time, develop and grow, and become something amazing at the end. So that's going to be next Friday, a week from tonight. All of that aside now, though, because it is time. We, the three of us, have been sent to win the Battle of the Bands, and therefore to win the prize, which is the Goblin Prince that has been kidnapped from us, because it's always a princess, and I got bored. It's a Goblin Prince this time that needs to be saved. We have been sent to win the contest, and we know the only way we can do that is if we rough up the competition first, because we're just not very good. Oh yeah, there is one other thing. Because humans are stupid racists, we have to pretend to be humans during the performance. Here's a trench coat. That was all the help we got from the rest of the Goblin tribe. Goblin Prince, help me, you fools. You have no idea. So, we have, with no further ado, made our way to the neighborhood where this is happening.
I mean, at least it's better than having to save the queen or princess. I don't remember what that team was.
Oh, yeah, the one with the strippers, that was brutal. That was, yeah, that's legendary.
I heard the team never came back after that one.
Oh, there was vomit everywhere, and not in a good way, you know? Like, it was bad. Oh, yeah. Queen, oh, no. Queen, no. It was bad. 123. I mean, I didn't even know goblins could get that old. Anyway, we got to get past that city, so I guess we should get in the coat.
I mean, as long as you're the eyes and you're telling me where to go, we should be fine.
I'll just sit up here. There you go. Oh, yeah. And I'll just squeeze the cheek the way I need you to turn.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm turn left. Turn left.
I'm not the one you gotta tell. It's the guy under me.
Oh, well, I'll squeeze the cheek. You squeeze the same cheek. Like, not my cheek, his cheek. I mean, you can squeeze my cheek, but that won't get us, you know. We should have planned this.
Planning? What do you think we were doing all the time we were walking?
Well, I was drinking. I don't know about you. And I got this nice watch. Look, and I drop a watch down that I stole on the way here.
Might be useful.
All right. So we got to get past the security guard. The security guard is the lowest difficulty thing possible in this game. We only need 3 successes to get by him. He said, remembering that he completely forgot to explain how the game works. Bottom goblin sounds so bad. Yeah, go.
So I'll walk forward.
Yeah.
And if I go out of the way, you at the top are gonna know, and you're gonna tell me. Yeah. And if things go really well, you know what? Maybe I'll just shake the guard's hand, and they'll just let us go.
That's why you're the torso of this operation. That's brilliant.
I thought you were supposed to be the brains.
No, I see stuff and talk and things. I don't think any of us are supposed to be the brains.
I mean, you're the one who stole stuff.
Luckily, 2 goblins is smarter than any bouncer I ever met. Let's go. So, you're leading us in. I haven't said a word. You are the 2 underneath. How are we getting past? I'll steer. That's all I'm doing. How are you getting us past this guard? We need 3 successes.
Well, the one at the bottom said he was going to walk.
Yep. So that is
one in the middle said he was going to shake his hand.
That's definitely using your arms. So they both get to roll a d10.
And it's up to the guy at the top if he's actually going to keep an eye out or if he's just going to assume the guy in the middle has it handled, even though he can't see.
Okay. I know what. Okay, I know what I'm going to try. Let's do your twos first. Let's see how close we get with your two. So D10s, yeah, the difficulty's only 3, so that's 1. Oh.
I think something's off with these D10s tonight. Just kind of looking at what we've rolled so far.
Well, let's save the good stuff for later. Well, I know exactly how I read. Yeah. Well, let me do a head. Let me do a head roll because now it doesn't matter.
Did you tell me where to go or no?
Yeah, but the legs went the wrong way, so I just wanted to see how this is actually going to work. I thought I rolled head. Hang on. There we go. Oh, look at that. All right, perfect. I love it.
Oh, did you forget the fact that there's the top's only 6 feet high? Oh, you're 6 and 2. Oh gosh.
Yeah, off the there's always that stupid tent thing above the entrance to bars. Clatter my forehead off of that, which wouldn't be bad except I got my hair all spiked up with 80s gel. So it all starts to crack immediately and there's a fine white powder drifting down over us. That just made it
And that
worse.
put us off balance.
Yeah, that put us off balance. The thing is, you did the arms did perfectly. So you reach out with a hand and start shaking a hand, and the head failed miserably. So he just got because he's way drunker than you thought. And besides, we don't speak English. We're goblins. And the goblin, the thing is, it's not quite as bad as it could be, because the bottom goblin took us to the wrong person.
Well, no, the other problem is trying to stabilize ourselves.
Yes.
It ended up being more of like, instead of a handshake, it ended up turning more to that weird handshake, almost hug that you sometimes get because he's trying to stabilize himself.
So now we're being overly affectionate with the wrong person. However, we did get one success. So as a result of that, the bouncer starts to move towards us. We have at least engaged the bouncer. So we have one success. I put the die on there. We don't have to roll for the first one because you can't knock over one die. When you play this in the real world, you pile your successes in the middle of the table. And remember, we're playing with D6s, D8s, and D10s in the real world. So that's a rickety pile. If it ever falls over, the pile of goblins in the game falls over and scatters to the wind, and has to decide whether to continue on foot or to try and reform. And if they reform, they may not reform in the right format. But for now, we don't have to do that. So the bouncer's not coming directly towards us. I'm going to go first.
I mean, if we got to dance and we're already in the position. Oh, God.
Diggy. Oh, by the way, the full name is Diggy Scarred Butt and the Spiders of Arse, because he's got an infestation. But never mind. You laugh. He's sitting on you.
He's not sitting on me. He's sitting on me. I'm not happy about it.
Not happy about it. You might have spiders by the end of this. Yeah. So Diggy
If you had too many
spins
spiders,
his
why just
head,
have them web us together, you special person.
and like any self-respecting rock star, vomits copiously on the bouncer, doing us no good at all. Over to you two.
Okay.
You can roll ones all night. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to try to kick this one on the bottom into gear
Yep.
because he's falling over. So maybe I can kick myself right.
Yep.
Guy on the top, he has his own propulsion. I don't want to know what he's doing. Doesn't sound great.
Scratching. So the legs is a success. Oh, you have turned, and we are now officially facing the oncoming angry bouncer. The arms technically are still hugging a stranger. What are they doing now?
That was the legs of the arms. Kicking
Well,
the one at the bottom to get him straight.
Okay. Okay, so it works. Yeah, okay.
So we're no longer falling over.
Back that up. Yeah, you're no longer falling over, and you kick him.
Possibly still in the middle of a handshake because I'm in the kind of distracted.
So yeah, you're still hugging him, like you're kicking him in the left shoulder, and he's slowly more until we're facing the right direction. But yes, you. So yeah, Let's go with that.
It's this way, you idiot.
The feet
I
are facing the
tried.
right direction, but you still got a hug on a stranger. Legs.
Okay, so being kicked in the shoulder, what he ends up doing is he ends up dropping his foot directly on top of the guy who he's trying to hug. So it almost seems like he's trying to dance, but it's going horribly wrong, or he has no coordination.
Yeah, just dance. You're playing Dance Dance Revolution, and you're awful.
Just with this guy's foot.
Yeah. So yeah. So now, yeah, the legs are facing the bouncer. The rest, no, they turn. The legs were
The legs
facing
are
the
on.
bouncer, and then but with one foot standing on the stranger's foot.
Yep.
The arms are still hugging that stranger, and the head
Yep.
the head is trying to wipe
This-
his mouth without being able to use his hands. All right, round 3. We're off to a roaring start. We still haven't beat this bouncer. Who goes first this time? Legs, I think, right? I'm just gonna call you legs and arms. It's easier.
Well, if I can't get off his foot, maybe I'll just throw myself and see where we end up. Oh, legs,
Okay.
please, no.
Legs, no.
Legs is Grottle, right? Just yeah, legs
I
is
believe
Grottle.
so,
So
yeah.
he's using his arms, which is a great idea.
Yep. So that means you roll whatever your arms are there. Yeah.
I guess legs has arms tonight.
Look at that. Why not? Let's do this. Yep. So how does that get us past the bouncer? Because that's our third
Well,
success.
what he did was, forgetting that he was standing on the guy's feet, what you probably see is a very quick bulge out of the pants as he just pushes the guy over who we're hugging. And because what is logic,
It's the stranger into the
that
crowd.
throws us up and over.
Yep.
So now
Yep.
we are on the other side of the bouncer.
Yep. And the bouncer is being drawn in because you pushed the other person into the crowd. That started a fight in the line. Right? So yeah, now the bouncer is distracted and trying to stop a fight that we started. As you somehow land the backflip, and the 3 of us head into the bar. Ooh, first problem solved. Into the raucous atmosphere, smoke and lights and lasers, and that's just the crowd. You can see way in the back. We can see if you peek out. You can see as well. There's a hallway that we've been told. There's our dressing rooms are back there.
It's probably good. Yeah, it's probably a good thing you guys aren't down here. It's kind of sticky.
It's kind of sticky up here too. Yeah. Get us a drink. Get us 2 drinks. I'm empty.
Then you got to tell me where they are, because I can't see.
I've been clenching to the right for 2 minutes now. It's over to the right. It's over to the right.
Maybe that's why we nearly hugged a person.
We nearly hugged somebody? Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy puking. It's a good night, right?
Oh, it's going great.
All right. Let's go. So, I try to get
how
you
do you
to
do identifying drinks?
Why do you ask? What is it you want to do? And yes.
I'm thinking head's gonna roll head to see what he can actually find.
Okay.
Arm is gonna try to grab something.
Oh, we're stealing
Also, do we
drinks.
do any successes for getting in for our pile of madness?
I don't know if we've started our second encounter yet. I was going to wait till we were done in the hall.
I mean, we're
But
basically in a second.
We're trying to
we
get a drink.
basically
You're
started a
absolutely
second
right. So,
encounter. This
how
is true.
many? Let's say 4 successes to get drinks. We did 3 with the bouncer, who I've just decided his name Bruce.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
we'll see.
He's gone
see
now.
what we
He's
can pull off
outside.
before.
Bruce Banner, the bouncer, who wishes he was more hulky. Yeah. So 4 successes to get a drink. Wow. It's harder to get a drink in this place than it is to sneak past the bouncer. I've been in bars like that.
I mean, he didn't card us. I mean, what are you expecting?
Yeah. It's a good thing because between the 3 of us, we're only 7.
Ooh,
And you're 4.
we're only 7.
That's why I still got the girlish voice.
I see. Or at least I hear, because I can't see much from down here.
It must be dark down there and full of spiders by now. And
Interesting talent you have.
And I'm still trying to turn you with my cheeks to get you steered towards the bar. So yes, you're waiting for me to roll heads. Let's see. Oh, I want to drink bad. It's ratatouille time. I reach down and grab your ears. Yeah, the butt cheeks isn't working. Yeah,
Arms is flailing because you're putting stress on him.
And you said where? So, so yeah, I cruise up to a table full of dwarves because they've got the big steins of beer.
Well, you think you're cruising. Let's see
That's
how
where
it
I think
actually
I
ends
was
up
going.
cruising.
Yeah, that's yeah. Arms and legs. And we're gonna do 4 successes at a 4 difficulty because I like this scaling thing. Again, not originally in the game, but sure, let's go.
I mean, we're pretty close.
Yeah, you're close.
I mean, no,
quite.
what you thought was, you were thinking we're going to the bar.
Yep.
You're sending directions down.
Yeah.
But Groddle's nose started going as well.
Okay.
But because he's kind of getting mixed messages, he ends up going more towards like a martini table. And that's not what you're thinking of. You're thinking of like, as you said, Dwarvish steins of beer. And you're like, no, wait, what are you doing?
We're going over here to the martinis. Head comes spinning around, legs 3. So that, yeah, you get us there. Arms swing.
Arms was expecting, because you said that you're looking for, Dwarvish, and he heard that you're looking for Dwarvish steins. He's expecting that weight and size for his hand. And a martini glass is not at all what so it's smashing a table.
So, from what everybody else sees is we walk into the bar, stumble across the room, and knock a tray of expensive drinks out of the waiter's hand.
Yep.
Oh, and 1 more success. And that means, our first roll. I have to roll and see if we knock over the pile. I mean, it's only a 5% chance, so it's unlikely. No, 31. So, yeah, we're fine. But yes, we are now. We've now attracted the attention of all the bouncers. Now this makes sense as for needing 4 successes 4 times to get out of here. Now we have many bouncers. They usually keep the more competent ones inside. So they're closing in from all directions. One's coming from the dance floor. Got a bit of glitter on them for some reason. Nobody knows.
What? So it's not what you were thinking, was it? Or what are you sending me towards? Because that was not a stein.
I wasn't thinking. I'm looking over. I'm still looking at the steins. We're not going to the steins, but I'm still looking at the steins. Why does it smell like juniper bushes over here? Gin has always smelled like juniper bushes to me. I don't know what. Probably because it's made from juniper berries.
I don't know. I don't know. How about I get a look and we, see if I can get ourselves straight? Because you seem to, be a little bit on you've had a little bit too much for pre-drinking.
Right. Got it. And my feet, I will try and use my feet to, nice, because I'm going to use my feet to try and open the flap, open the jacket in front of you. So I'm actually going to roll legs. Wow. Look at us go. So yeah, the spiders run down and undo the buttons and then run back up.
Legs, can you make us go straight this time?
And yeah, giving me that roll while I keep adding some. We add some more here because we got 1 there. You got 1 there. Oh, and leg succeeds too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do we want to roll for every one of those? I think we should. So I got 1 success. Let's see if we. So that was the 10. Nope. And then Snicklet and Groddle got 1 each, right? One of them at 25, and one of them at 35. You can roll this on the 2 sheets. It doesn't matter. Just oh dear, 73. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that 73 was too late.
So, I mean, what happened was he put his hand on the stein, and the other 2 just kept going, not realizing how heavy these steins actually were.
Yep.
So the head is now, well, actually, no, the head has his head in the stein. The legs are like still going some direction.
Absolutely.
This is now a mess.
Yep. Oh, I love it because we opened up the front of the jacket. So you just get sucked right out of the jacket. The legs bugger off. by themselves with the jacket. And yeah, Diggy just hits the his chin hits the edge of the table on the way. Minus, boom, hits the floor, and we all just like genetically programmed. We just scamper into the darkness, just scatter. We're gone. However, we generated enough successes in the process that by scattering, they all they all chase legs off into the bar. And so now there's a jacket. There's three highly trained specialist bouncers chasing a screaming jacket around this very nice club while they're preparing for the battle of the bands. We'll bring him back as necessary. Does that get us out of this room? Is it time to go meet our competition?
I think that does get us at least into the hallway.
Okay. So,
or through the, I think probably at least through the hallway.
Yeah. So we get into that hallway, and there's a whole series of dressing rooms. There are four of them. The first, they've each just got a like a tinfoil star on them, on a piece of cardboard, and it's written on a black felt pen. Somebody's written the names on. The first one is the safety dancers. The second one is health warning, and the third one is ale right. And the fourth is ours. And it looks like we were signed up under the name Hugh Man. They could have done better. I mean,
you can always do better.
Oh well. Now that there's only two of us.
Seen legs?
I've seen legs. Yeah, they usually go right below your ass. But you mean our legs? No, I haven't seen him in a while. Him? Her? I don't know. I've never asked. I've never been under them.
I mean, we got to reform us one of these days.
Do we?
I mean, let's see what's in the staging room. There might be another trench coat.
Okay, for sure. Let's do that. Yeah. So we go into our. We have to stack up the two of us just to get to the door handle, pop the door, and go in. There is. Oh yeah. Spangly silver robe with the high collar, all sequins, white, silver, and blue sequins. It's our performing robe. It's here, but it's now 1/3 too big. So with just the two of us, it would come down and then like like a Christmas tree that hasn't got enough stick to hold it all up in the air. It just kind of spread out on the ground at the bottom. We're standing there looking in the mirror. Shit.
You think we should go find him, or do you think he'll be screaming in here one of these in a few minutes?
I'm sure he'll be. No, I'm not. I'm not sure of anything. Maybe we can go and steal something from the other rooms.
Let's do that. Maybe we'll hear something in the hall in a few minutes.
Yeah, we sure will. Especially if the story hasn't moved along at all by then. Okay. Back out into the hall as the two of us. Not quite tall enough, like 3.5 feet tall. We head down the hall to the first door we get to, because we did them in reverse order. Is ale right. It says on the stone.
Okay. I'll hold you up. You hit the door handle. As simple as that. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Right.
We've done this once before.
Right. Hold me up. And I gotta use my arms. Oh, look at you holding me up. Oh, and I succeeded too. Wow, holy cow. So yeah, you inside, and I'm standing on your hands. The spiders are coming down your arms. But I do manage to reach up and grab the door and pull it open. Except that's exactly what happens. I don't knock. I grab the handle and pull it open, and we fall into the room. Sitting in front of us, with their back to us, a very large man, hairy except balding, full beard. He's wearing a very supportive-looking undergarment of the bustier variety, and a very small thong. Next to him on a one of those dressers bus. Oh, I think you lost your internet. Okay, hopefully you'll be back in a second. I'll just talk till then. On the stand next to that is a red sequin dress. I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to go steal that dress. I'll be right back. I just did the rest of the show myself. Shit. Oh no, he's completely gone now. Okay, now the screen is even messed up. Okay, I'll go for another minute. We'll see if he gets back in. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's back. Oh, good. He'll be here in a second. I hope. Well, until he gets, I will. This is what I was going to do anyway. So we are already. I jump down off of arms onto the floor, leave him with the our performance outfit, and I sneak into the room and try and steal the. There we go. I sneak into the room and try and steal the fancy red thing with my arms, and I fail miserably. So, are you back? Oh, I guess that means you can't hear me yet.
We're back.
Okay, all right. So, you went at the door, right? We opened the door. Oh, you're gone again, I think. Oh no,
It's okay.
You're just dropping packets.
It's whatever. Yay! all of the packets are being dropped, just like the martinis.
That's okay. I can hear you. We can work with this. So yeah, I jump off of arms and head into the room to steal the red dress, and I failed miserably. So I all you know is I jumped off your shoulders, left you with our performance outfit on, which is like silver and blue sparkles, and ran into the room, grabbed the red sparkly dress, and then was grabbed by a huge man in underwear.
Hmm.
We are in combat with
really
AO right.
head holes.
We need 5 5s to beat. No, we don't. We need 5 3s to beat him. Yeah. That's how we're doing this now. He's only the first one. There's 3 of them.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to blind him with, because I can't see. It'd be even better if he couldn't see too.
Yep. Okay. How you doing that? Oh, I had a die.
So I'm gonna run in.
Yeah.
And
all sparkly.
I mean, I may as well just jump for his face. I mean,
yeah, go. Yeah. Just,
I mean, it's just gonna be a sparkly thing going, no screaming.
So how does that go?
But his arms attempting a legs. Arms attempting a legs.
It worked.
So the jump was successful.
Knock him back.
How does the grabbing on go?
Not so good. So yeah, you slam into him. Oh, I know. He drops me, but then you do that thing where you grab him and then like it's a tree that's too big, you just kind of slide down until you land on the floor.
Maybe he was taller than I thought he was. I got the leg instead of the chest.
Yeah, and then just slid down it like a tree. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we got one more success. You need to give us a success roll, 5% chance that we fall. We're already apart. Why am I worried? We're still apart. Doesn't really matter. I don't think that's going to matter much for the rest of this.
If we roll under, it just means legs comes in with a bunch of bouncers.
Oh, hey, I love it. Yeah, the next time it falls over, legs comes back. I like that. So, yeah, you smash into him. I get dropped. You slide down him, so we are now free to run away. No, we only got 3 successes. So, he turns around and tries to attack the 2 of us. What do you do? I'm gonna bite him because that's a head thing. I would argue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna goblin helicopter, so it's just a bunch of fabric. So what are you gonna hit if all you can see is fabric? What part do you aim for? Well, the middle clearly,
Yeah,
but if I'm
yeah,
lucky,
yeah. Yeah, helicopter me. Give me that's absolutely arms. Yes. That's the fifth success. So it goes beyond your wildest dreams. We got two more successes here. Actually, we technically got five. So three, four, five. So I've got to roll at 10%. Nope. And then, yep, Snicklet. And then Snicklet had the last success as well, right? Yeah, so one more.
oh yeah, he had the armor success.
Yeah, so one more at 35. It's killing me to wait. You won at 35 for us?
Wait for what?
We need to roll at 35% for that last die from Snicklet. You had the last. You had the last two successes. I think.
Rolled for 6.
Rolled.
You rolled a
scattered.
7. I rolled a 9. 86 and 57.
Oh, so pardon me. It's.
I think we're good.
I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we succeed with this room. So yeah, I love. Yeah, that's what it was. You spin. You helicopter, and helicopter becomes the accurate term because you lift off. And you achieve the velocity where the sequins start coming off the robe. I'm small, I'm low, I'm fine. But you are just a radiating disk of painful, tiny fragments of light. And you, Ale, who still does not have their dress on, is just peppered with high velocity sequins. They fall back, knocking over their own dress into a tub of water, wrecking their makeup.
Ooh.
We should probably go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good at this.
That's a good idea.
We're good at this. Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
You leave me hanging for a high five and out the door.
I mean, I'll high five.
Okay.
I mean, what I'm assuming is you're hanging so that, when I high five, do we just close the door behind us?
Yeah.
Do you just kind of swing the door shut?
Perfect. Why don't we leave? Hey, that's just a cloth you're wrapped in now. I didn't get my dress either.
I mean, we still got the next person.
Yeah, let's go steal some shit.
I mean, let's go see what they're wearing.
The next room, it says on the door, we're not sure if it's a label or a warning, because I said the other ones were stars. This one's like a trefoil. And the name on it is health warning.
I mean, being under you is a health warning enough. Let's go in.
We're goblins. Lift me up. Lift me up.
No, you lift me this time.
Ah, crap. Okay. Arms. Yeah. Nope. You crashed to the ground. I guess we can get rid of these because we succeeded in that scene. Oh no, we just keep piling them up.
Okay, I crashed to the ground, and then what I do is I just throw you up, and you're hanging on the door handle.
Whoa! Pulled another one, accidentally opening another door. It swings open. And...
Fine, if you want to do it so badly.
We look inside this one, and as we hit the floor and look in, there's 4 kobolds in here. In this room, they're ripping the couch apart, like they're denning in the couch. There's fluff and fake leather going every which way, and on their stand, their performance robe is a raincoat done in black glitter, black sequins. Apparently, sequins is the thing.
I'll be honest, I like that more than what we had.
Let's steal it. I'm good at stealing. I'll steal that. You do something with them.
I mean, if they want to dent in the couch so badly, if we just move the couch out the window, I'm sure they'll follow it.
That's brilliant, but you're gonna need legs for that. Legs down the hall, because I want to give you back legs. So yeah, he comes charging down the hall, runs
With
in.
only half of the bouncers following.
Yeah, only one bouncer still coming. Yeah, Down the hall, Legs runs in. We slam the door. Okay, I gotta go steal this.
Okay, Legs, we gotta throw this couch out the window. Actually, first, no. If we throw it out the window will break anyway. Don't worry about the window.
So okay, so the two of you, yeah. How are you? You just going through the window? I like it. Kobolds and all out into the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So the question
yes.
would,
The
I
answer is
mean,
yes.
my thought would be it's going to be legs to see if they can get it lifted, and
Yep.
then arms to see how well they do of the moving of the couch.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Absolutely.
So
Teamwork.
can they get it off the ground?
Yes, just barely.
One of them. Ooh, legs has been running too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So Snicklet didn't notice, and Grottle is going to try to compensate by just lifting harder. So even though we failed, he's still gonna try to make it work.
Yeah, you hear a popping sound. Yeah, I think
Ooh.
yeah. With that, we'll give us another success. We're past the point where we're counting anymore. We get another success. Give me a 5% fall over chance. We're not even together. It really doesn't matter. It just really means we have to start the stack again. And just barely. Yeah, you fire them because it was such a good idea. Out the window, the kobold you hear plaff in the back alley, and because in my head kobolds are dogs, you hear yoip 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 as they all run off into the darkness.
Hey Diggy, did you say this was a first floor or second floor establishment?
Apparently, it's the second floor. I'm pretty sure we came in on the ground floor. Maybe it's on a hill.
Maybe, because that definitely didn't sound like 5 feet.
And then Diggy starts coming back to you. Like the collar comes up to here because it was built for 4 kobolds, not 3 goblins. And there's like 5 feet of black sparkly robe hanging out behind him. Get under! His accent keeps changing too, apparently.
We're doing it. We're doing it. What happens is Grotto ends up second and Snicklet ends up at the bottom.
Okay, yeah, we won't even roll for it. I love it. Yep.
Because you're already at the top,
the
so we just split the bottom too.
Yep. Absolutely. That one is beaten. So we head out of the kobold's room. There's only one left. However, I mean, technically, we've got a uniform. We're ready to go. We're back together. The band's back together. We could just go. Your choice, guys. What's this other one say?
The competition.
What's this other one say? The safety dancers.
I mean, may as well meet him, right?
Well, I mean, you're the middle again. Just open the door. Nobody has to lift us this time. Spawn at the door, but you can't see the latch. Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm supposed to do it twice and take the lower. So 4. I mean, it's a door. You rolled a 2. So yeah, between another hand comes out and slaps around, and finally we grab the door. Just fall on it. Just fall on it. And we step through to see 2 dwarves in this room. They're already getting dressed. One of them has got a really long kilt that he's pulled up under his armpits. The other one is climbing on. It's long enough you can't see under the kilt. You don't know if this is a real Scottish dwarf or not. It goes all the way to the ground. This is clearly part of a well-wrought pattern, but to be thematically consistent, the kilt is yellow and black tartan done in sequins, because everything's in sequins. Sitting on his shoulders, just sitting on his shoulders as we arrive, is another dwarf who's adjusting his beard to cover the fact that he's sitting on another dwarf's shoulders. And he is wearing a safety vest, yellow and orange, all done in sequins. He's also got a bright, shiny yellow hard hat in sequins. They're both wearing black combat boots and are getting ready to perform. They don't seem to see us come in behind them.
I mean, you said they're dwarves, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless, and I'm the head. What the hell?
I mean, yeah, I got nothing either. You said they're dwarves?
Yeah, yeah. Like we was only one guy was human. I guess who wants a goblin? I mean, really.
I guess that one guy.
just that one guy. Yellow and black tartan. That's where they draw the line. Everywhere we've gone tonight, Bison's drawing the line at yellow and black tartan. Uh, it's a safety feature.
I mean,
Do we? I almost feel bad hitting them. Almost hit them.
you think we could just throw something shiny?
That works too. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I start looking around. Let me see if I see anything.
I mean, we were just in a kobold, so in kobold's
6.
room, so I'm sure they have something to throw at them.
I see a thing. Because of where these the inspiration for these guys come from is a game a long time ago. Yes, they are exactly high vis vest done in sequins. The tartan as well in black and yellow sequins. Is it better now? No, I hear vomiting in the background. Um,
Okay.
mhm.
So the arms are trying to find things to grab, and hearing the head say that they want to find things, what the bottommost, well, what Snicklet's going to do is he's going to try to just pass things up that he
Yep.
finds and just hope something useful comes up.
Absolutely. Because, like I said, given the inspiration for these guys, they're actually during the day they're demolitions experts, and during the night they do they're a performing group. So what he hands up to you in the center is already lit. It says bomb on the side in red letters. It's a round ball about this big with a short tube sticking out the top and a fizzy bit of string.
What Groddle has done is he has passed it up to the head.
Oh, I don't want. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want. You're the arms. You throw it. It's gonna light my gel on fire. We were very flammable in the 80s.
I mean, can you just drop it? Just drop it off the top for me.
I'll put it wherever you want. Sure, give me that. Give me that. Drop it? Like,
Yes.
I let it go. And it falls right at our feet. Oh,
Legs has kicked it in midair.
yes,
because
yes,
he's the
they
middle
have.
one.
Yes, they absolutely, positively have. That's 2 successes already. Falling behind. Oh, punt. Where does it go? You succeeded. Where does it go? It's getting late. Don't pull punches now. Where does the bomb land on the 2 safety dwarves?
Literally right between where the top dwarf is sitting on the bottom dwarf.
Oh,
right under there.
Right where Diggy keeps his spiders. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's literally it's an animated explosion. Like there's the 3 colored of thing, and then the stars and the sparks and everything fly around the room. There's a horrendous boom, and yep.
Hey, Diggy, where'd it go?
What went was the back of their whole outfit. I can see 2 dwarf asses up here now, and it's not a pretty sight. It's like
Then you
4
want to turn tail?
rhinoceroses fighting under a blanket. It's horrible.
Snicklet, I think it's time to go.
Yeah, get out, close the door, get out, close the door, get out, close the door. That's get out.
Like, get out worked.
Yep. How about close the door? I know you gotta pop back and forth. Oh, close the door did not work. So you slam the door. Another explosion goes off inside, blowing the door back open, knocking us back in a spray of black sequins. There's still some left, but some of them are gone. And we look inside as the door blows back off its hinges to see 2 very angry dwarves looking out. They blink twice, and then one falls that way and one falls that way, temporarily unconscious on the floor.
I mean, we're your only contestant, so I think going to the stage would be a good idea.
Oh, I think some of them will be back, but they won't be at their best, eh? Give us a 25% roll to see if we fall apart on the way to the stage. We'll just bend all the rules. I don't care. Nope, no problem. We head to the stage. The show is on. Because it's a bar, nobody in the front heard any of this. Not a word. As we step up, go. You were going to say something.
I mean, what I was going to say is the explosions in the background could pretty easily just been like, oh, okay, so something just fell in the backstage.
Pyrotechnics, yeah, they're practicing, they're getting set up. Absolutely. So we get to the stage manager, and they point at us. You're in the wrong outfit, but I don't care because I'm not getting paid to be here tonight. So you're fourth.
Can we be first if I pay you a watch?
You can be first if you pay me a watch. Absolutely. You give him the watch right from the very beginning?
Diggy is furious, but whatever.
No, it's all good.
That was his plan.
Yeah, absolutely. You hand over the fake Rolex. It says right on it, Folex. Doesn't matter. You hand it over. They look at it. They look at you. Or they look at us. They look out over the audience. Enjoy yourself. I'm going home. And they just walk past us into the distance. You look up, and Ziggy's just shaking. I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink.
Where do you think we're going to get a drink from?
Right there. And he's pointing with his nose. There's backstage at every place. There's a bottle. There's always a bottle. It's backstage. A little bit of liquid courage to keep back there. Yeah. Have a quick drink. Okay. We're it. Look out over your backstage. So it's like we're backstage. So it's 3 steps up to the stage, and then beyond that, the crowd, expectantly looking on. They can all see us. How are we getting up there? I guess we start at the bottom. Legs? For the purposes of this, we can all see. This is pretty much it.
So after bribing the guard, we actually got ourselves like back in order, right?
Yes, we're back in correct order now, yes. So, make us an entrance between the two of you. Forget all the dice. This is all going away
now. Legs.
I don't want to. Yeah. Head don't want to either.
Oh, dear. What have we got? Okay, we got a stage. We're currently 3 steps from stage. Okay, cool.
We got all the pyro you want. We've got everything. Just make us an entrance.
So Legs is actually going to take a few steps back because he wants to. Well, what he's going to do is he's going to get a run onto stage.
Yes.
The tricky part is this relies on arms making sure the stupid curtain is out of the way as they go by.
Okay.
Because if this doesn't go, this could snag and go wrong pretty quickly.
Absolutely. What do you want the difficult to be? You're making these rules, so you're rolling 2 d10s.
I mean, running on stage isn't probably too difficult. I'd probably say out of 10, probably about, with keeping everybody, probably about a 4 or a 3.
Yep, I was thinking a 4. Absolutely.
Okay, so
pulling the curtain on perfect timing, though. That's a little bit more, I think.
That's gonna be a 5 or a 6, I would think.
Let's go for a 5. I want success all over the place.
Go for a 5.
Yeah. So the legs.
Failure is fun as well. If arms fails, it's funny as well.
Oh yes, there is no way that this isn't funny. Even if it works, if it doesn't work, if both works, if none works, that's one fail.
Okay.
Let's just keep going. Let's see all the fails. Oh, there's a success. Okay. So.
Well, what happens is Legs is expecting some, guidance from arms and head from where the actual gap is. So he's actually too far in.
Yep.
So Arms has to compensate and go even further out, which ends up making the curtain, wave back and forth a bit too much.
Yep. Which trips legs.
But what that ends up,
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
good.
trips
Go.
legs.
Yeah.
I was going to say is what that ends up doing is that ends up setting off one of the contacts for the pyro too early.
Okay. Yep. It all starts
Which
to
is
blow
supposed to
up.
be
Yeah.
for like one of the later acts, but it
Yep.
starts to go off.
Yep. So there's random pyrotechnics that have got nothing to do with the song.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
But for as far as the audience knows, it's just like, somebody's coming on stage.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to set off a little bit of pyrotechnic.
Yep. So I'm just going to add a little bit to that as we get to the stage because they failed. Grottle, the legs, as he trips on the curtain, falls to the ground, and the two of us fall off of him, but keep moving forward because of the great arm sweep from the curtain. So two goblins in a trench coat is what slides out on stage. You managed to keep us vertical. With your arm success, and you even managed to do a ta-da sort of entry.
So it looks almost like, a power slide at the end of a performance, but
yes,
just kind of
like
arms trying to push everything back straight.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Like we're doing the big finish before we start. Yeah. And into the sudden rush of silence. Diggy clears his throat. This is rescue team to Prince Haban. Take your scepter and put your tiara on. Now it's time to leave the green room if you dare. And at the back of the room, the door opens up, and a prince in full regalia steps out and responds, This is Prince Haban to rescue team. I'm walking in a most peculiar way, 'cause things are very different here today. For here am I walking through a strange bar, far from my home. The ceiling here is blue, and that makes me want to poo. And the place loses it, and we grab the prince and charge out the door. That was awful. Thank you for listening. That was I panicked and shit myself, but never mind. I did so much better in practice. Never mind. I said I would do it. And I did it. Face your fears, fucker. Yes, we grabbed the prince. What happens from here out?
What I was thinking is the moment the bar loses it,
yep,
we instinctively scatter into the crowd.
Yes. Oh yeah, you said instinctively, just gone. Goblins in a crowd.
Instinctively scatter, but what that means is it's head trying to figure out how to get to the prince or out.
Yep.
And we didn't coordinate any of this, so it could literally end up being that everybody leaves and the prince is still there. Like, wait,
I found the prince.
Supposed to rest here.
Yeah. So I found the prince as I leap off the stage.
Found the prince?
Do a stage dive. I'm a goblin, so nobody catches me. To the ground, right at the prince's feet. Stand up, grab him by the hand. Yep. What do you two do?
What Arms is going to do is notice that there was some scaffolding on the side, and he's just going to try to run across the rafters or climb his way across the rafters. Yep. So Snicklet just wants to leave, is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, we're done. We're out of here. Absolutely. Give me an Arms as you monkey. Oh, yeah. Like full brachiation through the tree.
He's gone.
Out a window, scare a couple raccoons and a pigeon in the loft on the way out, and gone. Which leaves legs face down on the back of the stage. Yeah.
Grottle's going to book it. What he's going to do, though, is he's going to go by the bar because he wants to grab something for Diggy.
Yeah.
Figuring that Diggy's like, oh, yeah, Diggy has the prince. I mean, he had eyes on him the whole time, probably.
Yep.
He's going to run by and try to grab something for Diggy and himself.
Absolutely. Give us the legs. You can do it all with the legs. That's enough for 6. Absolutely. You grab drinks on the way out, handfuls of drinks, enough for everybody. Just as we're running for the door, Diggy stops, says that's not good enough, and turns around and finds a long-necked instrument, plucks out 3 notes on it, ding, 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 puts it down, looks at the camera, and says, Diggy played sitar and runs out the door. And we will drop the curtain there. Holy shit. Oh, I couldn't. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Nick, so much. It is tough with two people. You were playing two characters. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I had a blast tonight. It is so much fun playing with you.
Fuck.
I know I can throw anything in your lap and you're going to do it, right? You're going to deal with it. So thank you so much for that. The thank yous are short tonight. Chat, man, thank you so much. Solar, we had a third,
Thank
and
you.
then last minute thing happened, so we just decided to go with two. I know we could have called you, but I was a bit distracted because I had done the. Thank you, man. Thank you, Bison. There wasn't only two people that could pull this off, but yeah, the Nick's amazing. I did tonight because I keep telling you all to be brave. And so tonight I was brave and I was bad and I was brave again and I was still bad and it doesn't matter because I tried and I did something that scared the shit out of me and the next time I do it it'll be easier. But there will be a next time because always push yourself to be into those uncomfortable places, do stuff you wouldn't normally do, become more than you were before. And on that funny way to make that very serious point, I would like to thank everybody in chat and everybody on YouTube that's watching this in the future. Those of you on YouTube, I keep forgetting to say this, but if you are watching, please hit the button, the likey thing, and leave a comment. It is a big deal to when we see you hit the button, like, yeah, they liked it. But if you leave a comment, that's a really personal touch, and it means a big deal to the people that are in these things. So if you wouldn't mind, that would be great. With that, we will see you all for the rest of the weekend's shows. But thank you for giving me this opportunity to do something I never thought I would do. Thank you, Nick, again. Thank you, chats, all of you. As always, I almost forgot. Whew. As always, until next time, please be nice to each other. Good night.